when it comes to South Korea's best-known cultural exports. Boy bands like BTS and Oscar-winning director Bong Joon-ho, who created Parasite, are at the top of the list. But if it were up to authorities here in Seoul, the so-called Korean Wave would also include the country's police forces. South Korea's National Police Agency says K-cops have a lot to offer police forces across the globe.
The
K-COP Wave program is a way for South Korea's police agency to share our experience with other countries and help them improve their police forces and improve cooperation between our nations to fight international crime.
Yeol says the KNPA has collaborated with police forces in 110 countries. Through the K-COP program, partners learn how to combat cybercrime and improve technology-based law enforcement. Yeol says many developing nations are interested to learn from South Korea's police because of the country's history.
South Korea has a unique modern history. After the Korean War, we had nothing, and our predecessors had to rebuild everything. We received a lot of help from developed countries like the United States and European nations. And I think some developing countries now see Korea as a model to follow.
But South Korea's cops weren't always seen as positive models.
The police had an awful reputation.
In past decades, South Korean police and student activists clashed in violent protests. The police killing of a student protester sparked South Korea's 1987 democracy movement that led to the end of the country's former dictatorship. Breen says since then, the police agency's image has improved.
There's a gradual sort of scaling back. I think the police years ago realized that the students were violent because of their own police tactics.
Breen says these changes have helped make demonstrations largely peaceful today, like the candlelight protests that led to the impeachment of former President Park Geun-hye in 2017.
Protests in South Korea have become peaceful. There's a mutual respect between the demonstrators and police now.
The KNPA says its K-cops are ready to work with global partners to make their protests safer too. Jason Struther for VOA News, Seoul.